Welcome to this video on configuring agents and intents in Dialogflow ES. If you're interested in building conversational AI models that can understand and respond to user input, then this video is for you. In today's digital age, chatbots and virtual assistants have become an essential part of many businesses and applications. Dialogflow ES is a powerful tool that allows developers to design and deploy these types of models with ease. But before we dive in, let me ask, have you ever wondered how these conversational AI models actually work? How do they understand what users are saying and respond accordingly? In this video, we'll take a closer look at the fundamental components of any dialogue flow as model agents and intent. We'll explore what these concepts mean, how they relate to each other, and most importantly, how to configure them effectively in your own project. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of the basics of conversational AI development with Dialogflow ES. So, let's start with the basics. In Dialogflow, as an agent is essentially the main entity that interacts with users. It's the chatbot or virtual assistant that responds to user input. Think of it as a container that holds all the logic and functionality of your conversational AI model. Now within this agent, you have intents. Intents represent specific goals or tasks that users want to accomplish when interacting with your agent. For example, if you're building a chatbot for an e-commerce website, one intent might be place order, while another intent might be track shipment. These intents are essentially the different topics or actions that your agent can understand and respond to. But here's the important part: intents need to be trained. This means that you need to provide examples of user input that map to each intent, so that your agent can learn to recognize them. This process is called intent detection, and it's a critical step in building an effective conversational AI model. Now, let's talk about how to configure these intents effectively. One key concept is the idea of intent hierarchy. Essentially, this means organizing your intents into categories or subcategories that make sense for your specific use case. For example, you might have a top-level intent called customer support with sub-intents like return policy and shipping info. This hierarchy helps your agent understand the relationships between different intents and respond more accurately. Another important consideration is the idea of entity extraction. Entities are essentially specific pieces of information that users provide when interacting with your agent, such as names, dates, or location. By extracting these entities from user input, your agent can gain a deeper understanding of what users are saying and respond more contextually. So, to recap the main points, agents in Dialogflow, let's represent the main entity that interacts with users. Intents represent specific goals or tasks that users want to accomplish when interacting with your agent. Intents need to be trained with examples of user input to enable intent detection. Intent hierarchy and entity extraction are key considerations for configuring intents effectively. And there you have it, a comprehensive overview of agents and intents in Dialogflow. By mastering these fundamental concepts, you'll be well on your way to building conversational AI models that can understand and respond to user input with ease. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on conversational AI development. What's next? Try experimenting with Dialogflow as yourself and see how these concepts come together in practice. Happy building!